Hey guys, today we're making spicy tuna fish cakes. This is such a simple, delicious, quick dish packed with protein, beautiful textures and flavour, and yet all out of a can. I'm going to start off with using some fresh coriander or cilantro. I'm going to give this a really good chop. I'm a huge fan of this herb and really enjoy using it with everything, but you can use dill or parsley if you prefer, as they work just as well with fish. I'm going in with one whole red chilli. Now, I'm a bit of a chili freak, so I'm going to keep the seeds in, but you can remove them if you prefer. Chop up very fine, as we want small tiny flakes of chili in every bite, instead of big chunks which can be overpowering and ruin the dish. Guys, if you're not a chili person, then by all means add some freshly grated ginger if you prefer. Next, you can use some breadcrumbs, but I'm going to use some savory crackers that I've got. Just simply place them in a Ziploc bag and break them up using a rolling pin, a bottle or a back of a saucepan. I find the rolling pin works best at getting those crackers really fine. These will help bind everything together as well as add density and texture. You can even season these with your favourite dried herb if you like. Once that's done, add your canned tuna to a bowl. Now I've strained the oil out, which I'll use for another fish dish at another time. Guys, this is tuna out of a can, so obviously it's not going to look amazing at this stage. However, the final product is outstanding. Add some chopped red onion, followed by your coriander, chili and crackers. I'll often use a red bell pepper instead of the onions, which gives the whole dish a sweetness. You really can play around with these ingredients and flavours to whatever you're in the mood for. Add an egg to bind everything together. Season generously with salt, pepper and some smoked paprika to give the dish a real depth in flavour. Smoked paprika is something I always keep to hand. It gives everything it touches a mild background smokiness, which I adore. Give all the ingredients a good mix together, and once combined you can dive in with your hands and start to form your patties. At this point the ingredients start to come together and look a lot more appetizing. The combination of tuna, fresh coriander and chili work really well together. Now what we want to do is gently form these into small patties, but don't pack them too firmly, otherwise they'll become dense. When we bite into these, we want a loose and flaky texture, which we won't achieve if we pack too tightly. Refrigerate your patties for about 30 minutes or so, until they firm up slightly. This will prevent them from breaking up in the pan when cooking. Coat your pan with some oil and keep to a medium heat before adding your patties. Remember, the tuna is already cooked, so really all we're trying to do here is create a crust on the outside and warm them through on the inside. These look and smell delicious. Move them around the pan to ensure they're not sticking, and after about 2 minutes give them a flip. At this stage, add some butter to the pan and give the fish cakes a slight baste. This is really going to enhance flavour and colour and really help develop that outside crust. A small amount of butter makes all the difference to the final dish. What we're going for is soft, almost fluffy inside, but with a slight buttery crunch when you bite in. Guys, keep spooning over this butter and basting your fish cakes. It really makes all the difference. Finally, serve with a fresh salad. I'm using a simple kale salad that I made earlier, which is just kale, cucumber, sun-dried tomatoes, and a little bit of oil out of the jar. Spicy, buttery, aromatic fish cakes, and all out of a can. This really is a thrifty, low carb, high protein lunch or dinner, and it's packed with flavour. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and comment below. Spicy tuna fish cakes, absolutely fucking delicious.